Yeah, it's one of those shows that was kind of just sort of always on. You know, there was a rerun of Happy Days being played on some channel at all times.
Yeah,
So
which is why I've
I never
seen pretty
really
much.
yeah, I never really paid attention to it because it was just sort of one of those. It was background noise. It was always there.
Yeah, theme song got me though.
They don't do
Yeah.
theme songs like that anymore.
Well, they don't do theme songs anymore.
They do still kind of, but not really. They
Name
do
one.
theme. They Daredevil had a pretty good one.
That's not a song. That is
Oh,
an instrumental.
okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, hold on.
Like Smallville might be the last one I can think of. Because eventually everybody fucking hated that intro.
Well, and I think that's the reason why they don't do them anymore is because they
Yeah.
know everybody's skipping the intro. No one's watching them anymore. So that's definitely part of it. Um, well, it wasn't a good one, but Star Trek Enterprise, that was after Smallville.
Oh, oh. Okay, the way you stated that was a. Oh, no. That was rough, man.
Are you
Oh,
upset that you remember that song now?
a little bit. Oh my god. And that show wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't the worst.
The
No.
finale was really dumb, but other than that, I mean, because they just chose a random episode as the finale.
Yeah. I don't.
Like,
I don't. I think they were. I think they were canceled too early. All the other Star Treks got to plan out their final seasons. I don't think Enterprise did.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but having the Vulcan get addicted to emotion drugs.
Look,
Don't-
writing TV is hard.
It is hard. It is hard.
You got to
And
come
if
up
you
with
can't
something
do it,
every
then,
week.
if you can't do it, then get the fuck out of the way for the people who can.
Fair, yes. Like me,
That's
for
the
instance, I would
that.
love a job. I'm a good writer.
See, that's the point. That dude tanked. Like that show got tanked because good writers did not get an opportunity. And seriously, though, I mean, but even before she got hooked on the emotion drugs or whatever,
Yeah,
that actor could not portray a Vulcan. Like there was emotion on that actor's face very much throughout the show because what I think somebody forgot to tell the that actor or that director, anger is an emotion.
yeah,
And that yeah.
yeah. I feel like there was a too much of an attempt to try to make a fresh approach to Star Trek that they kind of
But you
forgot.
don't need one. You don't need a fresh
Yeah,
approach. You just need different stories.
that's the
You
thing.
have
Yes,
quite literally an entire galaxy of characters. You have all these different species and everything like that. You don't need a new formula when you have the formula that works. You just need
true.
to pick which story you want to tell.
Yep. No, that's
Like,
true.
yeah. If you want to have an
But
emotional
it's tough
character,
to sell that to
don't have that
studios.
character be a Vulcan.
Yeah.
That's I mean that's just really dumb writing.
No, yeah. I wasn't in that meeting, and I would have loved to have been there. Believe me. Like
There's a few. Yeah.
what I wouldn't give to just have like I don't and honestly I know I'm probably in a minority and maybe I'm not, but like I'm loving this new crop. Like all the
Crop?
of the Star Trek shows, like
Oh.
Discovery and
I haven't
Strange
seen
New Worlds.
Discovery, but I did finally get around to watching Picard, the first season, and
Okay.
I loved it.
Yep.
I'm
Second
very
season's
excited.
kind of weird. Second season's kind of weird.
Well, there was some drama with the actors, and one of them dropped out. Isn't that what happened?
I don't remember
Crusher. I
who.
thought there was some drama with Crusher.
No.
Oh, what the
Not
fuck
that
am
I
I
recall.
thinking of?
Well, I mean, I don't know, it
I
was
just got
just
something
kind of a
wrong.
yeah. I mean, it was.
I
It
mean,
was
quite
interesting.
literally, we spent an hour and a half talking about a movie that I watched twice and completely was wrong about. So, I mean, I don't have
Well,
perfect judgment here.
the interesting thing about Picard is that seasons 2 and 3 were shot back to back. They didn't take a break between them,
Oh,
but they are two very separate stories. But you get a vibe that they were kind of floundering a bit in season 2, even though they were all planned out, even though they were all back to back. There's is this sort of you get the feeling there's a bit of a lack of a plan going on in season 2. It still
mm-hmm.
works out fine. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Um, but yeah, it's not as tight. And then season 2 is not as tight as season 1. And then season 3 is just straight up next generation fan fiction. And I love it. It's amazing. It's brilliant. It Picard season 3 is essentially the final episode of Next Generation that we deserved and had been waiting for this whole time.